What's up guys, Jake here, and today I thought we would go ahead and reevaluate the EVH market. It's been about 7 months since Eddie Van Halen died, and everybody knows that anything with his name attached to it, even modern production stuff, has just skyrocketed in price. Now people are emailing me almost on the daily asking how to get a good deal on EVH guitars, and I'm always sharing my feedback that they should go ahead and put in a pre-order or wait until things settle down a little bit. So I thought I'd go ahead and hop on Reverb and kind of look at some recent EVH listings to see if now is a good time to go ahead and hop on and grab an EVH guitar. I'm also going to show some tips on how to get an EVH guitar with a little bit shorter wait. Let's go ahead and go to Reverb and check this out. So we'll go ahead and just go to EVH and we'll cycle most recent. So, actually right off the bat, I've seen a couple EVH Wolfgang specials now. The flat tops and plain colors come up at about $1,100–1,200. It's a bit higher than they used to go to. You usually pick up a beat up one of these for about $800, but that is actually not too shabby of a price. It has the original funky PV case. I've had a couple of those. That's actually not a bad deal. It actually appears to be in really good shape too. Wow. What does he say about it? Like new. Mint. Everybody has a different definition of mint, but this looks pretty good. Put that on my watch list. That was actually a pretty good deal though. That is absolutely ridiculous. Please don't pay $1,000 for a wah pedal. These limited edition wahs are cool, but you can usually buy one for about less than $500. The only difference between this and the production model is the color. That's crazy. That dude has hopes really high. Unless it was like #1 or the last one made, which I think they made 1,000 of these. Yeah, I wouldn't pay that much. Some of the 5150 standard stuff, I mean, that's fine and dandy, but I mean, still up at like new price. This is ridiculous. This is a $1,000 guitar new. This is the Mexican-made model. I really thought things had settled down a little bit when I turned on the camera, but you're still paying a $500 upcharge for a used guitar. I mean, he says brand new, but I'm sure he put some playtime onto it. It's crazy it is to say about a $32,000 guitar. It's not a bad deal. These custom shop ones were $25,000 new, and they're only going to appreciate in value. Oh, that's really cool. It's got the original case. All the case candy, signed photo. So if you got $32,580, it's actually not that bad of a deal. There's a USA special, one of the arch top models. So this was one of the premium models, just didn't have a premium. Well, it has a premium top, it's just painted over white. If you're gonna buy one of these, get one where you can see the top. The bird's eye is not the best, but I don't like a ton of bird's eye. 2,500 is not. It's still so much. I was gonna say it's not bad, but that's a lot of money. You know, these again, like $1,500, you could buy one of these a couple years ago. Yeah, I mean, if it was closer to a little bit less than 2, I think I'd, be a little bit more convinced, but yeah. Oh, is that a deal? Is that what I think it is? Show me the headstock. What? Oh, I totally drew a blank for a second and was thinking the selector switch was up here, and I was like, whoa, I'm going to buy that right now, even though I'm moving in a month, and that's a terrible idea. I thought this was an EVH model, but just another overpriced Axis. I don't like the top on this one either. It's definitely a newer one. Yeah, 2007. Newer for an Axis. Nothing really sticking out. I've saw a couple 5150 Stripe series come up for $1,000, which is actually a good deal. They're $1,600 new. Even though they're still in production, they're still out of stock. So I've seen 2 of those now sell for $1,000, which I almost bought one of them. Not a lot out there on the used market right now. I'm on it almost every day. Ew. Here's someone hand striped PV. I don't like the striping on this one. Ooh, I really don't like that. Yeah, people think striping their guitars makes them worth more, but honestly, I don't think it really helps the value. I kind of want it to be stock. Oh, I saw this one the other day. This is one I actually want to talk about. This would be a really good deal, except I hate this kill switch. It's like Buckethead and Eddie Van Halen. Is this wood? I didn't blow up the pictures the other day, I just saw it on my phone. It's pretty beat up. Yeah. Age the paint job. Yeah, wooden ring. So nothing too crazy with this one. I wouldn't pay $1,000, you know, $950 plus shipping. This is one of like the nice USA arch tops, so it's priced right, I guess, for the market. I mean, if you could make him an offer and you take $700 for this, which is a lot less than he's asking, I think it's okay. That kill switch is ugly. You're never gonna fill that gap because they had to drill it out bigger, so you can't just replace it with a tone pot like it was stock. And the aging on it it's okay, but you can definitely tell someone did it. So that's an okay deal. I'm not too convinced on it. Here's another Wolfgang special for more than new. There's one guitar I'm hoping to come across, but I'm pretty sure it's sold. Here we go. So this is one of the plain top USAs again. Yeah, 1,500 is pretty high still, but I think these will come down to around $1,000 and be attainable within the next year or so. But yeah, this isn't a crazy deal by any means. With the case, yeah, it has the again funky Wolfgang case. Through a couple pages here. Stripe series more than new. I'm kicking myself right now for selling both my EXPs for $300. The EXPs were like an ultra cheap Wolfgang made with cheaper pickups, a cheap like Floydor special style trim, veneers, no bird's eye. They're the Squire of Wolfgang, but they played pretty good actually. The neck profile is really nice, especially mine were really broken in. I don't know, I went through this phase when I got my HM Strat where I was like, I don't want EVH guitars, and now I just want them all. And I sold them both to the same guy, I think. Yeah, I sold them to the same guy for $300 a piece, and I am kicking myself for that. Not because I want to make money off of them, but because I want them back. I had the red one and the blue one. Liquid Charlie just got a red one, and I was like, dude, is that mine? Another EXP for way too expensive. They came with hard shell cases, which was cool. Frankie Relic for more than new. Okay, alright. We gotta talk about the Sterling guitars are just getting ridiculous right now. $500 by the time you pay for shipping and taxes and everything for one of these. I paid $199 for one brand new in a box at Guitar Center. I remember doing that. I remember being so excited and telling the dude that I wanted a Wolfgang style guitar, and he showed me one of these and I was like sold. So it was based off the Axis Super Sport, which had a 5-way selector and a tone knob, but they were ultra cheap. The trems were garbage, the pickups were garbage, the neck felt like a piece of plywood, and they had veneers on them. This is the exact one I had. I played it in a few videos on the channel, but then I traded it, and again regret it because it'd be cool to have because it was that first guitar. This was my first guitar with Floyd Rose, now that I think about it. But yeah, I paid $200 for one of these brand new. This is not a guitar that after things settle down is going to appreciate in value at all. They're made in Indonesia. Again, they played okay, but all the parts in them were cheap, junky parts. So this is not going to appreciate over time. Again, people got their hopes really high. The only ones that seem to do a little bit better are like the AX40s, which were basically the Squire of the Axis. So those were cool, but you don't see those come on the market too much, and when you do, I saw one for $1,000 the other day. I paid just a tad more than that for my Axis to give you, my real Axis, to give you an example. This is cool. I'd like to have this. It's really expensive, but they only made 100 of these. The head and the matching cab with the red, white, and black. I think EVH has done a really good thing by sticking with like black and white, because doesn't scream in your face Eddie Van Halen, which is why people that aren't Van Halen fans aren't afraid to play with them. Something like this, you better be in a Van Halen tribute band or something. Yeah. So $4,000 for the full set. It's not bad. It's if you have all the money in the world. For an everyday Joe like me, that's way too much money. Good deal on 5150 overdrive, $150. Yeah, someone should go snag that. It's all beat up. Make him an offer. Make him an offer for $120. Boom. Fantastic pedal. Do I want to buy that? No. I'm actually moving in a month, and I'm going to do a video where the apartment I'm moving to is a micro apartment. So I'm going to do a video on where I try to build a studio in there. So I'm trying not to buy gear, but I really want an EVH 50 overdrive real bad. I want to do a demo and I want to have one on my board. Ha! Ha! Used to be able to buy a script 5150 for $500. This isn't gonna sell. Even if this is a block letter, that would be way too much money. But yeah, a script one, even though they're the same amp, that's way too much money. I think that dude kind of just wants to show off his gear. Doesn't really want to sell anything. Phase 90 for about new price. Is this signed by Eddie? Oh, come on. Let's not get it. It's a Beretta. I get it. It's signed by Eddie. But 95,000 bucks. Oh. Oh. Me. It's from his own collection. Disregard. That is badass. When I looked at it, I didn't know it was from his original collection. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, cool. Never mind. Everyone go buy that if you got 100 grand. Who needs a house? You can just buy that instead. This is cool. I've been seeing this a lot lately. This guy's collection, so 10 grand for all three of the Charvel Art series. That's not a bad deal. These are like $5,000 guitars. Now, he only did them with Charvel for a short while where they actually sold them on the market. Please don't email lowball offers. I don't want to break up the band. I don't think he's going to move the collection at 10 grand. I think he's going to have to part these out because the Charvel are sought after because they didn't make a ton of them. Oh man, this dude's EVH nut. But not many people want 3 of them. Damn, those are sexy. Yeah, this has been up for a while. Oh, 16 days ago? Oh no, he posted this months ago. He must have just reposted it. He probably got sick of the lowball offers. He probably doesn't really want to sell these. He's probably just like, I don't play these. If someone wants to throw 10 grand at me, have them. But he probably doesn't need the money and just probably extras. That is cool. It's a complete set though. It'd be really cool if the serial numbers were close, but chances of that are slim. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Dream guitar. Well, my Axis is one of my dream guitars, but damn, to have an actual EVH Music Man, I would ruin my bank account for one of these. Pound cake yellow, quilt maple top, beautiful bird's eye on the fingerboard, those fantastic DiMarzio pickups. Oh, it's 95 too. Yeah. Remember, Jake, don't buy gear right now. This dude has a bunch of EVH style stuff. He always takes pictures in front of his pool, and the pictures look phenomenal, but got his prices jacked up. Okay, there's nothing too cool on the market today. Hardtail Music Man, that's a lot of money. Most people want them with a Floyd anyway. I've seen a lot of these guys get posted. Isn't it? Yeah, the Music Zoo has a bunch of these. The stage played ones where he painted and signed them after the show. Pretty cool. I'd totally buy one if I had that much money, just hanging out. But always cool to see the designs Eddie did on these. I'm going to throw up a picture here that one of my subscribers sent me in of Eddie actually taping these off. So I guess the story goes that he taped them, then Charvel painted them, and then sent them to the venues, and he signed them afterwards, and they sent them to the new owners. Or they were auctioned off on eBay, and then they're sent to new owners after that. So you could like go on eBay and find the one that played at the show you were at. Super cool how they're all pretty different. This little design right here that's on the original Frankenstrat, I don't know how he does that. It's all over on this one. That's really cool. I've always thought that little doodle was so cool, and everybody seems to know how to do it, and I can't get that right. That's cool, it's all over this one. Not a fan of that one. Pretty standard Bumblebee with more of like the red, white, and black paint job, but the yellow and black color scheme. This is cool. This combines like the two. I wonder if he like told them how he wanted them painted after he striped them. This one's cool. I can see why they have an upcharge on that one. Go through 1 or 2 more pages. Okay, here's another one. AX4. Same black guitar I had. I paid $200 for it at Guitar Center when I was like 16. I remember that day so clearly. I remember my mom drove me to Guitar Center and I was like, I want this. she was like, think about it. You know, we'll drive home and you'll think about it. The second I got home, I grabbed the keys to my car and I was like, I'm going back to buy it. So geeked. But yeah, no. Yeah, it makes me so mad you could buy any of the PVs for that if you were patient enough a few months ago. Same with these MM1s from OLP. The Floyd Rose ones catch a bit of an upcharge, but the vintage style trim, again, for a couple $100, and I think the veneers they put on these were some of the ugliest veneers I've ever seen. Still remember when they clearanced these guys out for like less than $1,000, and I tried to buy one, but that's when the rosewood ban came into full effect and you couldn't buy anything with rosewood for a minute. But yeah, that's, jeez. It's not rare, they're discontinued. Well, I guess it's probably rare. Yeah. That is not a deal. Oh, that's a beautiful, beautiful finish on this one. 15,150. Haha, I get it. Oh, that one's beautiful. It's being really good shade. You don't see this color too often. Translucent sunburst. Fingerboard's broken in a little bit. Is the Floyd Rose set up wrong, or is it just the picture? I think it's just the picture. Yeah. Oh, that one's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. The original EVH limited warranty paper. That's cool. Way too much money. These are, I think, the Music Mans. Like I said in my last video like this, those are always gonna fetch, you know, 7-8 grand to 15. Nah, dude. I'm seeing a lot of these guys get posted too. The special stealths are all really beat up, and they go new for 1,000. So nothing too crazy there. Yeah, I've seen. Yeah, one of these was really beat up. It obviously didn't come up. I'm gonna go another page or two and see what's here. Signed by Eddie. Cool. Oh, this is a good deal. Hold up, this is becoming a very long video. Like I said, I could do this all day. Look at EVH here. This is an EX. So when the EVH models were discontinued, they sent all the parts over to Japan and they built them there, just without the Eddie Van Halen name. So the same pickups, all the same parts. Selector switch was in the right spot. This guy just put an EVH water slide decal on, but that's not a bad deal. These are actual Ernie Ball Music Man guitars. They just don't say made in America because they aren't. They're made in Japan. Not a bad deal. I think it should be closer to 2,000, but for the times, nice. And it's the sought after gold, so yeah. Yeah, there's a good deal on a gold top special. That one sold. Actually, a ridiculous listing. It's one of the stealth ones, which is priced way too high, but it sold. Stop paying too much for these guitars. That's why I'm making these videos. So I'm gonna throw on a screen. I took a screenshot of the listing. I made Reverb's Deals and Steals category. It was like a Wolfgang special, again, one of the USA plain tops for $1,100 with the original case. It wasn't a crazy deal, but it's just so weird that now that's considered like a deal and a steal when that was like mint condition, never been played. Eddie Van Halen might have sweat on this one. That, you know, a year ago, you would have had to meet all that criteria to get more than $1,000 for one of those, but times are different now. Alright guys, so that's kind of our adventure on the EVH market today. So I told you I'm going to give you a little insight on how to order an EVH guitar. So here's what you do. Go put a pre-order in. If you go to any legitimate dealer, like let's go to Guitar Center. Not an Eve Wolfgang, I want an EVH Wolfgang. Oh boy, my computer's having it right now. So if you go to like these guys, it's gonna say order now. It's back order. It's not in stock. These guitars are still shipping. Okay? So there's a list of people on the back order list and they are sending these guitars to these people first. That button is not gonna say in stock until either a warehouse for these dealers or actual stores have these instruments. So they are sending these guitars out first come first serve on a back order basis. So you might still have to wait a few months, but if you're waiting for it to stay in stock just so you can have it in a few days, I think that's a ways away yet. These guitars are being made, they are being sent to dealers, they are being sent out to customers, but the people patiently waiting on the back order list are getting them. So if you want a guitar really bad, go pre-order one. You'll probably have it in a few months because, like I said, if you're waiting for that to stay in stock, it's gonna be a while. Alright guys, I hope I gave some fun insight today. I hope no one took offense to this. Me looking through the EVH market. I know it's still a touchy topic since he passed away not too long ago, but everyone knows I'm a huge EVH fan and I watch the market religiously. So I just wanted to share some insight, show you some cool listings, maybe a few good deals, and hopefully help you get into an EVH guitar without completely ruining your bank account. Alright guys, that's pretty much going to do it for this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, throw a thumbs up on this video, and any comments, drop them down below. See you guys later.